Great, so after we were testing the specs, now the second part will be taking the negative reviews for similar mats into account. Most have been about liquid or sweat which stays on the mat, then the bad smell also for a long time, the bad durability, which is also related to impact absorption and durability, which we did before, and sometimes there were stains on the clothes, so the mat was really color on the clothes during workouts. Then some mats have been dirty, and also some mats are moving, or even wrinkles appear over there when you're moving on the mat. Right, so the first test will be liquid or sweat if it stays on the mat. For this one we will just use water, pour some water on the mat, and then I need a towel, and then trying to remove the water just using my towel. The towel and water bottle is waiting already. We will use one shot of water and put it on the mat. Now you can see the water on the mat over there, which we put, and yeah, so far it just stays on the mat, which is fine. All the water could be removed, and the mat is dry again. The next one will be Pilates mat, where we will do the same test over there. You can see, due to the color, it's much better visible over there, the water, and same again. We're going to use a towel and see how much we can remove over there. So most of the water could be removed, but still there's a big shade on the mat from the water because it's still wet. And so also Pilates mat compared to yoga mat, the yoga mat wins. Next test will be on jumping mat. The water just stays over there. Slightly a shade where the water has been, but most of the water is removed and it feels dry again. So jumping mat wins against Pilates mat. If we compare jumping mat to yoga mat before, it's difficult. Jumping mat might win. It has been slightly better, slightly easier to remove. So the jumping mat wins against yoga mat. Will be smell test. So first one is yoga mat. You smell foam a little. Now compare it. The smell is more intense. For those two, yoga mat wins or Pilates mat. And how about jumping mat? Slightly smelling, but I think Pilates mat has been smelling a little bit more, so jumping mat wins. The smell was less for yoga mat, so yoga mat wins over jumping. Next check will be for dirt. We're going to use this one from the vacuum cleaner. So all of them have been clean. So now we're gonna put some dirt on the mats and try to clean the mats and see how easy we can remove first dirt over here. So that's not the kind of dirt usually you expect during a workout over here, but you see, just rub it on the mat. As you can see over there, this mat it's really dirty. Same now for this one over here. and also over here. So first we will use the dust brush over there to remove as much as possible. And wipe and remove the rest. Great, so totally clean again. Next mat. So compared to yoga mat, maybe it was easier to remove the dust with the dust brush on the yoga mat, but on this mat it's easier to wipe it away. So I think even Pilates wins. And now the dirt on the jumping mat. So also clean again. Usually for cleaning the mat, just some water and the wipe is enough, or sometimes you need some soap, washing soap. That's it usually. In comparison, Pilates mat wins over jumping mat regarding cleaning, and jumping mat compared to yoga mat over there, I think yoga mat wins. But quite difficult again. One issue customers complain about is that the mat is moving on the floor. There are some wrinkles, and that's also what we're going to check out right now. But besides moving both feet at the same time, it stays. Now next time, so the mat is moving on the floor, and then again, no problem to move the mat when the weight is on just one foot, and when I'm trying to move both feet, also it's quite easy, and there are wrinkles down here and down here. So in this comparison, yoga mat wins not moving. Now, jumping mat. It's quite difficult to move the mat. Also when my whole weight is on foot. It's possible, but it's difficult. So the adhesion on the floor is really good. And now, whoa, it's really hard to move my feet again on the mat. So obviously jumping mat wins over Pilates mat, and jumping mat wins over. So the next test will be for durability part 1, trying to rip to tear the mat. First purple one. Boop. Nothing happens. When I'm ripping really hard, at least I can see deformation of the mat over here. Next mat, and again. It's not some kind of normal treatment during the workout maybe, but for this one also nothing happens, but feels a little bit unsafe. Now last one, blue one. Also nothing happens. I would say again quite difficult. Maybe purple wins over black one. Could even be that black wins over blue one. Blue against purple. Purple, I guess, but just very slight differences between the ones. Next test will be for skins. So whether there is some discoloring on the workout shirt. You see, for me it's not relevant all the phone. I'm not using one. But sometimes it happened according to customer reviews that here there is some color from the mud left on the shirt, and I think that's not what we want to. So I don't have any bright shirt or white shirt, so I'm just gonna use this cheese coat. Please don't tell my son. I just borrowed it from my son, but he's sleeping right now. So I'm gonna just rub. And I do not see any color. Next one, I think we got enough water. And same again. So right now it's even. It's not occurring. Next thing, moving on to blue nut. I think the nut is really clean, and it's clear, and we do not see anything. So all of the 3 nuts are fine. We do not have any stains for all of it. It's just totally even.